Hi all and welcome to the third season of CricQuiz with Omkar. We are back after taking a short break. Thank you for all the love shown for the first two seasons, and hopefully the third season will also be a blockbuster one. So a week ago I had floated a registration form for the participants, and from those entries we have a few participants today. So let's start by meeting them. So first up is Vijay. Vijay is joining us from Hyderabad. He is currently working as a data analyst, which seems very popular career choice for all our participants. I think 25% of our participants are data analysts. He likes to analyze cricket numbers, and he has recently started writing threads about players and stats on Twitter. So welcome, Vijay. Tell us more.
Yeah, hi Omkar. Thanks for having me. First of all, so I'm very excited. Actually, as you know that I'm following since start, so I'm very excited for the
Yeah,
quiz.
yeah.
And
Vijay has been someone who has followed the quiz right from the start, and every time he'll interact with the quizzes. Well done. Next up is Nishad from Mumbai.
Hi.
Nishad is a commerce student. He's a young, passionate cricket fan. He loves to know about various cricketing facts, and this is the perfect destination to join if you want to know about cricket stats and trivia. So tell us more about yourself, Nishad.
Yeah, so basically I'm from the Fab 4 era, which you see right now, and I love to acquire knowledge more about 90s cricket. So my main
Oh, nice.
motive to join this quiz is to gain more knowledge about old school cricket. So thank you for having me here.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And who are your favorite cricketers?
My favorite cricketer is Virat Kohli and James Anderson.
Oh, what a pair to like.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay. Next up, joining us is Sumukh. Sumukh's cricket crazy dad encouraged him to watch cricket in the stadium and on TV. And yeah, do watch cricket in stadium. And he prefers Test match over T20 any day, just like me. But his favorite tournament is 2007 T20 World Cup, just like me. Tell us more about your cricket journey. Like, when did you
yeah,
started following the game and favorite
yeah.
cricketers?
So I have actually the earliest memory of watching cricket is a '92 World Cup. So my
Oh,
dad,
nice,
like you introduced me, he was himself a cricket. He used to make sure that he used to wake me up at 5 o'clock and make me see
nice.
the matches in Australia. So I think those are my earliest memories. Along with '96 World Cup, by the time I had also started watching it more closely and aware of most of the rules and what are the statistics and TV broadcast, how is TV broadcast of cricket happening and how the statistics shown. So all that by the
Wonderful,
'96
wonderful.
World Cup was the hallmark. So I would say, yeah, I'm a true '90s fan, and then I have a lot of sweet memories,
Yeah.
more bitter memories, but unfortunately, our team has become much better, at least in beating Pakistan and Sri Lanka, which was not the case in '90s.
Okay, I think being a 90s kid will give you some advantage in today's quiz and
Hopefully,
quizzes to follow,
I
hopefully.
hope no
Let's see.
scars, no Sri Lanka questions.
Okay, and our final participant of today's quiz is a familiar face. You must have seen him in the first season. He's Sameer Deodhar. He's known as Cricket Kida on Twitter, and he has an experience in text commentary. He writes blog. He has a wonderful Substack, and he's also a scorer with ECB. Welcome, Sameer, once again to CricQuiz with Omkar.
Thanks for having me again, Omkar, and hopefully I win it this time.
So, any different strategy for today's episode or this season?
Not really. I have not prepared for this, not gone through any specific questions, but I have been watching the recently concluded international games, so hopefully if something from that comes up, I think I'm prepared for it.
Sure, sure, sure. Great. Let's see. So we have set our order as per decided earlier. So let's start season three. Just one thing I would like to inform you that this time we'll have five quarterfinals, unlike the last time we had four quarterfinals. So winner from each episode will qualify for the semi-final directly, and the best of the seconds from all five episodes, only three people from the best of second will qualify for the semi-finals. So in all, we'll have eight people in the semi-final. Winner of this quiz will directly qualify for the semi-final. So two people have a chance to qualify for the semi-final. All the best to all the participants. Let's start with
Thank
season three. So this is the quiz format. We're having a new quiz format this time. We have 16 questions that are divided in two phases. First 12 questions will be direct questions. Just like our previous quiz seasons, they will be same with only one change, that you will have an option to go for a risky double. If you opt for a risky double, you'll get 20 points for the correct answer, but -5 for the wrong answer. You can only attempt it on your direct question, and you have to inform it to me before answering. Okay, so you have to say I'm taking a risky double and then give your answer. If you give your answer before, it won't qualify for it. And the last round for the final 4 questions will be a buzzer round. Our contestants will type A in the private chat so that I'll know that they have pressed the buzzer, and then I'll give an opportunity to them to give the answer. 15 points for the correct answer and minus 10 for wrong answer. If no one raises buzzer, we'll continue in the normal fashion and we'll go with the order which has been set now. Okay. So let's start with the quiz. And the first question is for Sameer. Sameer, your question is a simple one. A colonel destined to lead a biography published in 2017 is based on whose life and career? Okay. If you're confident, you can opt for a double or you can keep it for later.
I'm not confident for this, and
Okay.
2017 is pretty late for who I think it is. Mm, but I'll
A
still
colonel
go with
destined to lead.
Colonel C.K. Naidu.
Yes. Correct answer. Yeah. A wonderful start. It is indeed Colonel C.K. Naidu, on whose life and career this book was based by Aditya Bhushan. And so since Sameer did not opt for a double, he gets 10 points for this. But a great start to the quiz with the correct answer, of course. Welcome. Next question is for Sumukh. Sumukh, this is KL Rahul's IPL careers by the teams that he has represented. You have to tell me which team did he represent in 2014-15. Okay. So I've listed down other years and the teams that he has represented. You have to just tell me which team did he play for in 2014-15.
Not sure. I'll just say Pune Warriors, maybe.
Okay. It's not Pune Warriors. Question passes to Nishad.
Can I take a risky double now?
Only on direct.
No, it's only available for your direct question.
Okay, so I'll go with Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Yes, it is Sunrisers Hyderabad. Well done, Nishad. Gets an IPL question and smashes it out of the park. Yeah, it is Sunrisers Hyderabad. Okay. Okay. So since Nishad got full 10 on this, next question is for Vijay. Vijay, your question is a slightly longer one. X featured in 303 ODIs altogether. He scored 3,519 runs along with more than 300 wickets for his nation. He averaged 26 with the bat, scored 15 50s, and only one ODI century. Interestingly, his only century was scored in a match between Asia 11 and Africa 11. You have to tell me who is X. Take your time.
Is it Sean Pollock?
Wonderful answer. Yeah, it is Sean Pollock. Yeah, if you knew the answer, you could have gone for the double.
I thought about risky double, but later, I'm not that confident. So.
Yeah, take your time. No worries. If you're not confident, don't take it. So yeah, Vijay gets 10 for this. It is indeed Sean Pollock. Wonderful answer. His only century was for Africa 11, but a wonderful all-rounder. Okay, so Vijay gets 10 for this, and since Vijay answered this correctly, next question is for Sameer. Sameer, this cricketer has played 134 T20Is for his country. He is among the top 5 T20I run getters of all time, among the top 5 six hitters, and leads the tally for most fours in a career. Okay, so a very decorated career. You have to tell me who this cricketer is.
Is it Shoaib Malik?
No, it's not Shoaib Malik. Question passes to Sumukh.
Aaron Finch?
Not Aaron Finch. Question passes to Nishad.
I'll just take a guess. Is it Martin Guptill?
Good guess, but not Martin Guptill. Question passes to Vijay.
Top 5 run getters of all time among the top 5 six hitters. Most fours. Most fours, I'm going with Virat Kohli only.
No, it's not Virat Kohli. Good guess. So yeah, so we're done with the first round. Now I'll share a hint and we'll start again with Sameer. So I'll share a very short hint for this. So of course there are many clues in the question itself. He has played more than 100 T20Is. He's among the top 5 T20I run getters of all time. He's among the top 5 six hitters, and he leads the tally for most fours. So he's a renowned cricketer. It's not a very niche name, but he hails from a European country. That is my clue. So he represents a European nation, one of the European nations. Okay. So Sameer, whenever you are ready to take a guess, please start the next round.
I'm not sure whether he has played so many games. Alex Hales?
Not Alex Hales. Question passes to Sumukh.
Just for your clue, maybe I'll say Paul Sterling.
Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful crack. Wonderful crack. It is Paul Sterling from Ireland.
I was planning to go with Doskate, but he has not played anything. Maybe IPL, probably, but
Yeah. Well deducted. Yeah, it is European nation was Ireland, and it is indeed Paul Sterling who is among the top 5 run getters of all time. Well done, Sumukh. You get 5 points for this since it was answered in the second round. And next question is for our audience. Okay, so if you're watching this video, ensure that you drop your answers in comments. Okay, and if you are the fastest one to comment, you'll get a shout out from me in our next episode. So this is the question. It's a slightly longer question. CID is one of the longest running television series in India, everyone's favorite. The show was packed with celebrity appearances from all walks of life. Episode 289 and 290 featured a cricketer held at an airport. The security found a gun in his bag and it later turned out to be a murder weapon. After further investigation, he was found to be innocent and the murderer had placed the weapon while the cricketer was playing golf, a passion of his. You have to identify the cricketer. So if you know the answer, type your answers in comments. Once the live is over, you can type your answers in comments of this video. And the first person to give the correct answer will get a shout out from me in the next episode. And so do share your answer in comments. I'm looking forward to your answers. Let's resume with our quiz. So since Sumukh got 5 points on the last question, next question is for Nishad. Nishad, this is a quote by someone. You have to tell me who said this. Okay. So the quote is, I actually cut out half the Indian team by accident. So I don't think they will be using that one. Okay. This is a quote by someone. You have to tell me who said this. Take your time to think. If you know the answer, you can take a risky double.
No idea at all. I would like to pass.
You want to take a guess?
No.
Fine. No worries. Question passes to Vijay.
I also don't have any idea, so I'm just. I never heard also this quote actually. Actually, cut out the half of the Indian team by accident. So I don't think they will be using that one. Actually, is it Shoaib Akhtar? I'm not sure.
No, not sure about that. Question passes to Sameer.
I also have no clue. Just to take a random guess. View Richards.
No, not Viv Richards. Question passes to Sumukh.
maybe Charlie Griffith when he rolled that beamer. Whatever.
No, not Charlie Griffith. Okay, so I'll share a hint and then we'll start again with Nishad. Okay, so you don't have to go in any past whatsoever. This is something to do with an event that occurred in this month only. Okay, this month itself, this event occurred, and regarding that, someone said, I actually cut out half the Indian team by accident. So I don't think they'll be using that one. So focus on the phrase that I don't think they'll be using that one and cut off half the Indian team by accident with something famous that happened in this very month involving the Indian team. And there are 2 Indian teams, of course, not only men's team.
Okay.
So these are the hints for you. And I think Sumukh has the answer, but he'll have to wait.
Can you repeat the
we'll
second
start with
part?
Nishad.
Second part of the hint. Can you just repeat that?
So I just said that focus on the phrases that are used here in the question, and this has something to do with the Indian team, both the Indian teams. Okay, it can be of any of the Indian teams, and this is something to do with something that happened this month itself. Okay, it's not something from the past or anything like that. It is a very fresh, very recent incident.
Is it Rishabh Pant?
No, Rishabh Pant did not say this, but I think probably right direction, maybe. Let's see, Vijay.
So it is Alisa Healy photo that she took of Indian women's team.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a quote by Alisa Healy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well done. 5 points for this, Alisa Healy. So she said that I cut out half the Indian team by accident, and so they won't be using that one regarding an image that she took. A wonderful movement, and well guessed by Vijay. I think hints probably gave it away, but well done. You get 5 points.
This one is the guess. Yeah.
Yeah, well done. You get 5 points for this. And since Vijay got this, last question of this round before we reverse the order is again for Sameer. So Sameer, this is a connect question. You have 4 images in front of you. You have to connect these 4 players to something. Okay, a specific connect between these 4 players.
Not like all of them even played the IPL, so it's not related to the IPL probably.
Okay.
No idea.
And do you want to take a guess or pass?
I'll take a guess. Man of the match on debut, on international
No, not
debut.
man of no man of the match on debut. Question passes to Sumukh.
I'm not sure about last round, but I think few of them have been sentenced or found guilty of some kind of match fixing or spot fixing. So I would say the connect is that.
No, that is not the connect that I'm looking for. Question passes to Nishad.
Something related to Champions Trophy, man of the match in the final.
No man of the match in the final or Champions Trophy. Question passes to Vijay.
I also have any. I don't have any clue actually. So I'm just. No, I don't want to waste time. So I will pass it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll share a hint and we'll start again with Sameer, whose original direct it was. So these four bowlers, I'll say, are connected with a batter in a specific way. That is the hint that I would like to give at this point. That all these 4 bowlers are connected to a single batsman in a peculiar way. If you can connect the and another just one more point to it, if you can connect the first 3, fourth will probably be evident. Fourth is not that much popular, but if you can connect the first 3, I think you should arrive at the answer with regards to a batter. So let's just take a round at this information. Let's see where we go. Otherwise, I can reveal the answer. Okay, so we'll start with Sameer whenever you are ready. Just think about the hint I have given and try to think of.
You want the batsman or the connect?
The connect is related to a batsman. Like you cannot give me the connect without knowing that batsman.
So is it that batsman's first wicket in each of the formats was taken by these bowlers? So one day, T20, Test, and IPL.
I'll give
The
you a
batsman
chance to
got
improve
out
your
for
answer.
the first time to these bowlers in particular format.
I'm talking about a specific batsman. It's not general. Like it's not
Yeah.
that they dismiss.
So that same batsman got
I'm
out in
speaking about a
ODI.
very specific. No, a specific batsman. No, you have to name the batsman. Okay, so that is
Okay.
important. I'll give you a chance to improve your answer because they have a connection with a specific batsman. Okay, so just.
Chris Gale.
Okay, no, not Chris Gale. Question passes to Sumukh.
I'll say Kumar Sangakkara. Maybe their first one-day T20 Test and IPL wicket.
No, not Kumar Sangakkara. Nishad.
I'll pass. No idea.
Okay, let's see if Vijay gets it.
Still, I don't have any idea about even though you said connection.
Okay, fine. You want to take a guess?
Maybe the same batsman was their one of their hat-trick victim.
Yeah, I'll come back to you, Sumukh, once Vijay gives his answer.
Oh, sorry, I thought he has
Is
passed.
it Bharat? Is it Bharat? No, Adrian Bharat? I'm not sure.
No, not Adrian Bharat. Yeah, Sumukh. Sorry.
No, the question is closed now, right? I was going for non-comp.
Yeah. Question is closed. If you want to take a guess.
I was thinking maybe that batsman has been part of their hat-trick.
No, not hat-trick. Actually, the answer is very famous and very close to home.
Tendulkar.
I want to give a guess. Yeah, it is Tendulkar. And
I had that in my mind, but I didn't know last time. Okay, yeah, that was because he played.
These were the bowlers to dismiss Sachin Tendulkar in his last match across formats.
Who was the third bowler? Nagamuttu or something?
Devanarayan, yeah. So I did not add his bowling image because I thought it would make it very obvious. Yeah, probably.
If I had recognized Devanarayan, it was.
Yeah, anyway, it would have been very easy.
I guessed the last moment. I was about to say Tendulkar, then I changed it to Sangakkara, but I wouldn't have guessed last wicket because yeah.
So the last one was in Champions League. So that was MI versus RR game. So that is why Shane Watson got his wicket in T20 cricket.
Sorry, that's my
Otherwise, his
line.
first class and test matches were the same. So both times it was Narsingh Dev Ram. So these were the last bowlers to dismiss Sachin Tendulkar for the last time across formats. And this was the last question of our first round before we reverse our order. Okay, so let's reverse our order. So reverse the order. Vijay is first, Nishad is second, Sumukh is third, and Sameer is fourth. We'll have 6 questions in this round before we move to the buzzer round. And at the end of this round, we'll take a look at the points table and then we'll go to the buzzer round. Okay. So first question of this round is for Vijay, and it's a long question. In 1996, West Indies took on New Zealand in the fourth ODI in Georgetown. Batting first, New Zealand had a flashy start as they were 90 for 3 in 13.2 overs. West Indies pulled things back to skittle them for 158 all out. However, with all 6 New Zealand bowlers being among wickets, Team New Zealand won this tight encounter by 4 runs. After this result, the match adjudicator, Basil Butcher, pronounced a unique decision. What was it? Okay, and if you're confident about the answer, use the risky double. We still have this option open.
No. Let me think about it. Actually, I'm going with random guess. Being so all those 6 New Zealand bowlers awarded with the man of the match.
No, all 6 did not get the man of the match award. Question passes to Nishad.
Was any of the fielder awarded the man of the match? I'll just
Any
check
of the
it.
fielder awarded the man of the? No. Question passes to Sumukh.
I think I might remember this. Lee Germon, the New Zealand captain, got the man of the match for his captaincy. Maybe.
No, good guess, but no, Lee Germont did not get the man of the match for this one. Sameer, do you want to take a guess?
Was it the entire New Zealand team that got the man of the match award?
Yeah, it was the entire team that was named the player of the match award. Vijay was so close to the answer, but you said bowlers, and yeah, that was not the correct answer. It was indeed the entire team that was named as the player of the match. And even the question says Team New Zealand, so I put it in if anyone has put it. No worries, Sameer gets 10 for this. And so since Sameer gave the correct answer, next question is again for Vijay. And Vijay, your question is this. This is the grid type question that we have. So you have to tell me 5 batters from this list who have scored 20 or more ODI centuries. Okay. So there are 9 names in the grid. 4 haven't, 5 have. So there are 5 correct answers and 4 wrong answers. For each correct answer, you get 2 points. You have to give me 5 names.
So five correct, right? Okay. Hashim
Yeah. And
Amla.
this question won't pass. It will stay with Vijay only. So you can take your time.
Okay.
Yeah. Hashim Amla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashim Amla and
You have to tell me who has scored 20 or more ODI centuries, just to be clear.
yeah. Not sure whether Sehwag scored or not. So Kallis 10,000 runs, but I'm not sure. Kallis. Gibbs.
Gibbs. Okay.
No, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, I have to eliminate 4. Okay. Ross Taylor, because he had a wonderful ODI career in the last decade.
Ross Taylor. Yeah, 3 names done. 2 more names remaining. You have said Amla, Gibbs, and Taylor till now.
Yeah. And going with Gale. Going with Gale.
Okay. Gale. 1 more name remaining.
Oh, I want to choose Jack Kallis, but I remember even Rahul Dravid also scored less than 20 centuries. So I think I'm not sure actually. Jack Kallis scored a 20 century. He scored more than 40 centuries in Test, but I'm not sure whether he scored 20 or not. So
Okay.
one more thing, right? Even Mahela also. Mahela, I don't think so. So there is a Mahela, Martin, Jacques Kallis, and one more thing, Dilshan. I'm going with Dilshan. So
Okay.
yeah,
So your 5 answers are Amla, Gibbs, Taylor, Gale, and Dilshan.
yeah,
Okay. Final answer. Should I go ahead with these, or do you want to make any change?
yeah. You can go ahead with this actually. So
Okay. Let's take a look at the answer. Gibbs, Dilshan, Taylor, Amla, and Gale. You were spot on. You get all
oh,
10. You get all 5 correct. Well done. This was a toughie. It wasn't
okay.
as easy as it looked, and
Yeah.
you survived it really well. All 5
I
correct
want to
answers.
go
You
with
get 10 for this.
I want to go with Jack Callis, but I remember Rahul Dravid centuries. So you know, I and also
Nice.
like, that's the
Yeah.
reason.
Trust an analyst to know his numbers. Well done. You get all 10 for this. And so since Vijay got 10 for this, next question is for Nishad. Nishad, another long question. X was one among the 3 test debutants for his team. It was all said to be a losing cause for them, with the visitors trailing at 59 for 3 in the chase of 395. The debutant scored 210, thus becoming only 6th batter to celebrate a double century in the 4th innings of a test. You have to identify who this pace all-rounder is. Okay. So there are plenty of
Okay,
hints in
so
the question. Read it
uh,
carefully, and if you want to take a double, let me know.
uh, okay, I'm taking a risk here. I would like to take a risky double.
Okay. And your
Is it
answer is?
Kyle Mayers?
Bangladesh against Bangladesh. I think.
It is a risky double, and yeah, you complete it successfully. You get 20 points for this. Well done. It is indeed Kyle Mayers who scored a double century on deck. Yeah, well done. Great answer. So Nishad gets 20 for this, and next question is for Sumukh. Sumukh, your question is VVS Lakshman's innings of 281, as we all know, against Australia in the 2001 Test Series, was one of class and magic. He stood defiant along with Rahul Dravid to help India secure a historic Test win. During that innings, he registered the highest individual score by an Indian in Test cricket. Who held the previous record? Okay, so whose record did he go past? If you know the answer, you can still take a risky double.
I'll take a risky double because I'm anyway behind, but I
Okay,
might be wrong. But I'll say Paulie Umrigar.
yeah. So Paulie Umrigar is not the correct answer. You get -5 for this. Question passes to Sameer.
Was it Mansoor Ali Khan Patodi?
No, not Mansoor Ali Khan Patodi. Question passes to Vijay.
I also don't have a double century. Don't think so. Um, I'm going with Sunil Gavaskar.
Yes, wonderful answer. It is Sunil
236.
Gavaskar.
I remember the score, but I forgot. 236.
Actually, I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
confused between Vinod Kamble and Sunil Gavaskar because I don't remember their highest score.
So
Vinod
Kamble
Kamble
was some
also scored
220
century, right?
against
So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. We just saw in the previous quiz. Yeah, it was Kamli 227 and Gavaskar has scored this 236.
I
This is
remember
famous for
236,
the,
but I went with Paulie Umrigar. I think he was also around 220s or maybe the next one.
yeah, good guess. Paulie Umrigar was the first Indian to score a test double
Yeah.
century. So a good guess.
I
And
remember
Gavaskar
236,
scored this.
but I forgot Gavaskar's score in that.
Uh,
That was the highest
this is
score.
a
Yeah.
story that Gavaskar loves to tell whenever he's on commentary box
Yeah, he
in
had
any
come
West
on
Indian game.
with come at number 4.
Come at
And
number 4. Yeah,
he should
correct.
be banned by saying that story further. 0 for
Exactly,
2.
exactly. Yes. So well done, Vijay. Vijay gets another 10
Nice
points for this
tribute to
one.
that story.
And
Nice tribute to.
yes. Okay. So the next question is for Nishad. Nishad, opening for Northern Districts along with Anton Devsic, X slammed the fastest century of the Champions League T20 in 2014. This cricketer has featured in 87 T20Is till now, with his highest score being 95. You have to recognize who is this batter.
Highest score of 95 in T20Is or
T20Is. Yeah.
okay.
In T20Is.
Northern
So
District.
he's yet to score a century in T20Is, but he has scored a century in Champions League T20. That is basically what the question conveys.
He's definitely a Kiwi player because Northern Districts and 20s. I think
Okay.
I'll just take a guess. Is it
Yeah.
Ross Taylor?
Good guess. Not Ross Taylor. Question passes to Sumukh.
I'll just take a guess with Kane Williamson, perhaps.
Finally, you guessed it correctly. Yeah, it is Kane
Good.
Williamson.
Fastest recruit.
Nishad was so close.
Yeah.
Nishad was so close. Yeah. Yeah, you usually don't
I
associate
don't
his
remember
fastest
him.
records
Yeah,
with
I don't
Kane
remember him
Williamson,
scoring a
but
century,
Yeah.
so that helped.
No idea that he
no one
scored a
remembers.
fastest century. Kane Williamson.
No,
That is why the question is there. He's pretty fast, but he's not given credit for.
correct. Yeah. And anyways, Champions League is much forgotten, but yeah, Kane Williamson performed this feat. So wonderful answer from Sumukh. He gets 10 for this. And last question before we move to the buzzer round is for Sameer. It's quite a question. X played in 1,110 first-class matches, not a typo. He scored more than 39,000 runs and took more than 4,000 wickets. And yet, the most remarkable feat about him was the longevity of his career. He played Test cricket in 5 decades, starting from 1899 to 1930. You have to tell me who this legendary cricketer is.
I will take the double.
Yeah, you can still take it.
Is it Wilfred Rhodes?
Incredible answer. Incredible answer. Yeah, it is indeed Wilfred Rhodes.
Is
Well
it
done.
right? He
What a
played
career.
at the age of 52. I have heard somewhere. Is it correct that he played at the
Yeah,
age of
must be.
52?
Yeah, he played through five
Must be.
decades,
You.
and
Yeah.
he must have played. Yeah, he was one of the
He
oldest
has
players
many
to play the
records. No,
game.
he
Yeah.
batted also at
Yeah,
all 11 positions.
yes. And so now we move on to the buzzer round. But before that, let's take a look at scores and where are we all placed. Okay. So Sameer got CK Naidu correct, the first ever question. Then he got New Zealand's whole team getting player of the match correct. And then the last answer was Wilfred Rhodes with a double.
Double.
So he got 20 for this. He is currently on 40 points. Okay. Sumukh got 5 points for Paul Stirling. Then he got -5 for not getting Sunil Gavaskar correct. And then he got Williamson correct. And so he's on 10 points for now. But the buzzer round will provide everyone an opportunity to get some points. So hopefully he can cover up there. Nishad gave the correct answer for KL Rahul's IPL team, which was Sunrisers Hyderabad. And then he got his double correct, which was Kyle Mayers. So with 20 and 10, he's on 30 points. And Vijay got Sean Pollock correct. Vijay got Alisa Healy correct. Then he got the grid answer correct. And then he got the answer of Sunil Gavaskar. So with 10, 10, 10 and 5, he's on 35 points. So Sameer is on 40, Vijay is on 35, Nishad is on 30, and Sumukh is on 10. And in this buzzer round, we'll have 4 questions. You have to type A in the chat first. Whoever types that first gets the opportunity to answer first. You get plus 15 for a correct answer. You get -10 for the wrong answer. If you don't press the buzzer, we'll go in the same order, in the sense that first question will be for Sameer, second question will be for Sumukh as direct, third question will be for Nishad, and fourth question will be for Vijay. This is the order that we'll follow if the buzzer is not pressed. Okay. So everyone will get at least one direct if no buzzer is pressed or incorrect
And
answer.
the points will remain same if it comes.
Yeah, for yeah,
But
when
it has
for
negatives. But
non-buzzer,
there is no negative. If it comes back, there is no
sorry,
negative. If it comes back,
yeah, there are
there is
no
no
negatives.
negative.
If you don't press the buzzer, there are no negatives. We'll continue as we did now. Same rules will apply. Okay. So ensure that you type the answer first and don't say out the answer loud. Just type A, then I'll come to you and then I'll take the answer. Okay. So the first question of this round is a slightly longer one. X had played no professional cricket prior to his IPL debut. After his performance for Delhi's under-25 team, he was called up by a few IPL teams for trials. He was then bought at the auction for his base price of 20 lakhs. The youngster then made a dream debut, appearing as an impact player in his maiden T20 game. He snaffled the wickets of Dinesh Karthik, Anuj Rawat, and Karan Sharma to finish with the figures of 3 for 30 in 4 overs. You have to guess who this player is. Okay. So slightly long question. Sumukh has pressed the buzzer, but I'll wait for others to press the buzzer. If no one is pressing the buzzer, I'll go to Sumukh and then we'll continue the quiz as it is. Okay. So I'll give you 5 seconds more to press the buzzer. Okay, no one is interested in answering. Sumukh, okay, Nishad has pressed it. So Sumukh after Nishad, and then we'll continue. Sameer, so Sumukh, what's your answer?
I'll take a guess with Tejasvi Yadav, Lalu's son.
No, it's not Tejasvi Yadav, so you'll get minus 10 for this. Nishad, do you want to take a guess?
Yeah, I will go with Suyash Sharma, that KKR leg spinner.
Wonderful answer. Yeah, it is Suyash Sharma. So well done. You pressed the buzzer just in time, and you get plus 15 for this one, since it was answered with the buzzer. Okay. So it is indeed Suyash Sharma, who had played no professional cricket prior to his IPL debut, then took 3 wickets on his IPL debut. Well done, Nishad. Great answer. So let's go to the next question. X featured in 377 first-class matches and 359 List A matches. A middle-order batsman and occasional medium-pace bowler, he captained Hampshire to 4 major trophies from 1988 to 1992. He also led England B, England A, and English Counties 11, was never picked for the national side. According to him, he was all set to debut as England's Test captain, but the selectors voted 2-3 against that. And yet, X continues to contribute to cricket with distinction. You have to guess who is X. Okay, so Sumukh has shown interest in answering this. I'll give 10 more seconds if anyone wants to raise the buzzer. Okay, time's up. So Sumukh is the only one. Sumukh, do you want to take a guess?
Yeah, he's the commentator and also the ICC president now, Mark Nicholas.
Wonderful answer. It is Mark Nicholas. Wow, well done. Just in the nick of time, you press the buzzer and got the correct answer.
Another commentator, but he hasn't played that cricket. Mike Haseman, so he's a South African, not English.
Okay.
So Mark
Well
Nicholas
done. That's a wonderful answer.
Yeah, he's the ICC president.
Yeah.
MCC, not ICC, sorry. MCC.
MCC, yeah. So wonderful trivia that Mark Nicholas was all set to play against West Indies, but the selectors thought that he hasn't played a test. Otherwise, he would have debuted as a captain itself for England, but he never played for England after that, or he never played for England altogether. Quite a story that he has shared in his book. So yeah, well done. Mark Nicholas is the correct answer, and Sumukh gets plus 15 for this. Second last question of this quiz coming up. But before that, if you're watching this, do like this video. It takes a lot of time to prepare this and get everything done. So yeah, please do like for our efforts, and if you like the content, do like. Do comment your answers, suggestions, facts, trivia, whatever you want to add. Feel free to add in comments. Do share this video with your friends. Challenge them with these questions. And do subscribe to the channel. We are moving very close to 200 marks. So let's ensure that we complete a double century. Why not? So do subscribe to the channel. With that, we move on to our next question. X holds the test record of the highest individual score, batting at number 9. In 1990, he struck 173 of 136 against India to help New Zealand reach 391 after being 131 for 7. The wicketkeeper played 63 tests, 98 ODIs for the Kiwis. In 2020, he was honoured by New Zealand cricket for his outstanding services to cricket, primarily for his off-the-field stints. You have to guess the cricketer. Okay, so Sumukh has shown his interest in answering this. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Yeah, Sumukh, do you want to share your answer?
Ian Smith.
Wonderful answer. Wow, you're on fire in this round. It is indeed Ian Smith. He scored 173 of 136 balls against India, and that is the highest individual score batting at number 9 in Test cricket. What a wonderful knock it must have been. So you knew this one, or you deducted from anything?
No, I knew this because I have seen that highlights. Atul Vasan and all, he hammered Indian bowlers all around. The why he hammered was because that ground is very unique, Auckland, and then he knew the ground pretty well, and he used those to hit big sixes.
Nice. Okay, so we are now moving on to the last question of today's quiz.
Can you just repeat the scores, please? Points.
Okay. I think so. Sameer has stayed at 40. Sumukh was at 10, but he got 1 correct, so he was back to 0. But then he got 2 plus 15 correct, so he's on 30. Nishad is on 30. Sorry, Nishad is on 45 with 1 correct answer, and Vijay is on 35. So Nishad is currently leading with 45. Sameer is second on 40. and Sumukh and Vijay. Vijay is on 35 and Sumukh is on 30. Okay. So yeah, the last question may well be the decider. Let's see what happens. And this is the last question. Ahead of the first test against India in December 2022, Bangladesh coach Russell Domingo refrained his team from doing something. He explained it as does. We have to go to bed, simple as that. You can't be dash dash till 3 in the morning and play the test that starts at 9:30 a.m. It is stupid. I'd be disappointed if they did. What was he referring to? Okay. So no one has pressed buzzers till now. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Otherwise, we'll start from Sameer and then go back to Sumukh.
Can I press the buzzer now or?
Yeah, you can still press the buzzers.
I'll take a chance. No.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Sumukh, take a guess.
Am I the first? Okay. So I'll take a guess that Bangladeshis were fasting. So he wanted to say that you should not be fasting till 3 in the morning and so that you'll be exhausted.
No, good guess, but no, not fasting. You get -10 for this. We go back to Sameer, who pressed the buzzer just in the nick of time.
I would say partying.
Not partying. You get -10 for this. So since Nishad and Vijay did not press the buzzer, we'll go back to Nishad and then to Vijay, and then we'll close the question if we don't get the answer. So Nishad, do you want to answer this?
There is no negative marking, right? Now.
Yeah, no negative now.
So there are two fill in the blanks. So I think there are two words.
Yeah.
No idea. I'll pass.
Okay. Question passes to Vijay.
So there is no negative points right now.
No negative points. You can take a guess.
Just a question. You have to go to bed. Simple as that. You can't be play till 3 in the morning. You can't be. I heard somewhere this is. You can't be. You can't be watch. There is a World Cup football final, so they are watching till 3 in the morning, so that they don't. That
Nice.
was saying same thing.
What a spectacular answer! What a spectacular answer to end this with. Yeah,
I was
indeed.
thinking from starting onwards, so
The Messi match,
now I got
right?
it. Yeah.
Yes,
It's a final.
yes, it is
Argentina, actually,
indeed.
Argentina is playing. Argentina. Yeah.
Yeah. So they were no. I think it was the semi-final from the article that I read. So it was around the semi-final time, and so the coach said that you can't be watching football till 3 a.m. in the morning because you have a test to play next day. But what a wonderful answer, and you get 10 for this, which
He wins
now creates a tiebreaker, right? Because
Yeah.
because now Nishad is on 45 and Vijay is also on 45. Okay. Sumukh gave a great attempt in especially the final round, but he finishes with 20 points since he got -10 and +15. And Sameer finishes with 30 because he got the buzzer in the last question. So we have a tied winner at 45, and since only one winner will qualify for the semi-final, we'll have to play a tiebreaker, and the tiebreaker question will apply only for Nishad and Vijay. You have to share your answers in the chat itself. Okay. Now I would like to thank ESPN Cricinfo, Yogesh for sharing ideas for today's quiz format, Nikit and Ajinkya for helping me out with this quiz. Okay. So now let's move on to the tiebreaker. Okay. So this is the tiebreaker question. So the tiebreaker question coming up for Nishad and Vijay. Let's see what it is. For their 2000 edition, Wisden invited a worldwide panel of 100 cricketers and other experts to name their 5 cricketers of the century. The winners were Sir Don Bradman, Gary Sobers, Sir Jack Hobbs, and Viv Richards, and X. X was the only specialist bowler in this list. You have to tell me who was X. Okay. If you know the answer, type it out in the chat. Okay. Yeah. So Nishad answered Dennis Lilly, which is not the correct answer, and Vijay said Shane Warne, which indeed is the correct answer. Well done, Vijay. In your debut, you win today's quiz and qualify for the semi-finals. And Nishad,
great chance.
yeah, and Nishad, you are still a strong contender with 45 points. Let's see if anyone can beat that tally. Well done, guys. So yeah, Sameer, how was it for you today? 30 points.
I shouldn't have pressed the buzzer in the last one. Would have ended with
Yeah,
40.
you
But
could
I
have stayed
tried
on 40.
to, yeah, I tried to press it before Sumukh could, so I could have the first chance. But anyways, I didn't know the answer, and Nishad was on
Correct,
45,
correct,
so
correct.
I had to answer before so. So yeah, it was
No
a good
worries. Wonderful.
experience with the new buzzer round and new questions. Again, challenging questions. I don't know how you come up with them every time. Had fun.
Thank you for your wonderful words, and thank you for appearing once again of our quiz. I think I'm sure we'll see you again in the next season.
Sure.
Sumukh, how was your experience?
Amazing. So I think I took a lot of risk, and then it was like some tail ender batting, hit or miss.
But
But
wonderful
anyways,
answers in the buzzer round.
yeah, I had some brain fade because I knew 236, but I ended up saying Umrigar.
Yeah, I
That
think.
was a costly miss, but I don't have any regrets. I enjoyed the quiz, and it was great to see most of the questions being answered, which is a good thing you're doing. That the questions are very accessible and pretty, and they
Yeah.
have some story behind it, so which is also good. So that's so it's excellent framing, and then it's a good thing that you also give clues in case some questions are unanswered. The clues are very helpful for people to take a second shot, so that is also a good thing. So overall, a nice quiz, and all the best
Yeah.
to Vijay as well as Nishad. I think he has a good score, so he has a good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Great to have an experienced participant like Sumukh participating in this. Thank you so much. And moving on to Nishad, he was making his debut. He was not very sure of how he'll
Yeah.
go. He was here just to learn, but he
Yeah.
very well could have become a winner of today's quiz. How do you feel now?
Yeah, it was quite a tricky quiz as I started watching cricket from 2015-16, but it was quite informative as well. So thank you so much for this experience. Thank you so much.
Hopefully, we'll see you in the semi-final as well. We'll
Yeah.
have to wait for that. And coming on to today's winner, Vijay, watching this quiz from YouTube and now participating and winning this one. Well done.
Yes. Okay. First of all, I'm very happy for winning, and everybody has played really well, especially last question. Yeah, I'm very happy actually. First of all, and also I like the risky double, even though I haven't taken that option, but I like that. You know, we are coming up with the risky double. So only I think Nishad has taken that actually in this quiz, right? So yeah,
No,
Sameer also.
Nishad,
that will
Sumukh,
be
Sameer,
nice.
all three took.
And also
Yeah,
you come up with a new format. That's a great actually.
yeah, just trying out new things. So yeah, thank you everyone for participating and making this possible, and thank you all to watching this. Do like, share, and subscribe. A final reminder. See you in the second episode. Bye for now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks, Omkar.